everyone, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Nikki and this is Zen's Beauty. And today we're going to do another Signature 5. Today we're going to do a play on one we did before, and that's underrated products, but this time it's not going to be drugstore, it's going to be high-end. If you spend your money, you want to spend your money well, because otherwise it's such a shame. And I have a couple things for you that aren't really talked about enough in my opinion. Maybe because they're a little older released, or I don't know, people just don't notice them. Don't get me wrong, I love a good new product release, but still, don't forget about the old favorites, okay? First things up, we're going to start with primer. And you guys know I'm not a big primer fan. I have bought a lot of primers since maybe a year ago. And one primer I already had and still love to this day. And this one is the Clarins Instant Smooth Perfecting Touch. I know everybody loves the putty primer from e.l.f. and everybody loves the Tarte smoothing primer, I don't know. I haven't tried the Tarte one, I didn't love the e.l.f. one. I like this one better. Back in the day, L'Oreal had one, that one was amazing. They discontinued it. Such a shame, I don't have it anymore, but this one is really similar. If you have big pores, just like me, you just apply a little bit on the places and this will really smooth them out. I know not a lot of products will give you a blur, this one actually does. I have the Huda one, I like it, don't love it as much. My hand is really velvety soft. It doesn't move, it doesn't budge. My makeup lays beautifully on top of it. If I have any acne scarring, I will use this. And I use it so little that I will do like 3 years with one jar. And in that instance, it's really worth the price in my opinion. Then we go to foundation, and there's only one that I could think of. Before it was going to be the Erborian one, but it's been receiving a lot of hype on TikTok recently. So I did nix that because it's getting a lot of hype, which is true, to be honest. It's absolutely worth the hype, but she doesn't get enough attention. This one is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation. This one is the oily-free one with SPF 30. My shade is 220 Linnen. It isn't 100% match, but it is the closest. I love the fact that you can close it off, you can apply it, you can pump it out, and this way it's protected, so if you travel, they won't spill. This is a beautiful foundation and it really meshes well with my oils. As you might know, I have combination skin. So that means my cheeks and my chin, everywhere I have dry patches or dehydrated skin. I got a lot of acne because it's hormonal, and due to my medication right now, it's right over here, sometimes pops up somewhere. This one gives enough coverage to really make me feel comfortable, not wearing a mask or anything. But it is maybe a medium to full foundation. You could actually build it, so it's going to be a medium but buildable, and this one wears beautifully throughout the day. I also love dark powder, but we're talking about the foundation here. This one is beautifully when you apply it. It's velvety, satin-like, not really dry or crepey or matte, not really glowy, so you could see more texture, but actually lovely satin finish. It stays on all day for absolutely 8 to 12 hour wear, and this one gets better throughout the day. So I love my skin when I apply it, and throughout the first 6 to 8 hours I love it even more because it meshes so well with my oils and it keeps self-refreshing itself on and on and on, and that's why I absolutely adore it, and it doesn't get enough hype. So if you're in the market for a new foundation, go to your Sephora or Ulta and ask for a sample so you can try it out for yourself, because it's truly a really good foundation. Then we go to concealer, and It Cosmetics doesn't get talked about nearly enough, but I have loads and loads of favorites, but this one is always one of the underdogs. Their new blush is getting a lot of hype. I love those. Their CC cream is really good, and I love that. I wore it yesterday. It's beautiful. This concealer is highly underrated. Every time I get someone in my chair when I was working retail, they asked for a concealer that was really light for under the eyes, didn't budge, was bulletproof, but at the same time didn't look like anything other than skin. This was almost always the concealer that I grabbed. It has a high coverage, but a serum-like effect. Really dries down well. You even get a brush with it on top, but this blends in beautifully, and once it sets, it sets. So if you have dry skin, you don't have to set it with powder. If you have oily skin, you can set it with powder, but no cakiness. It comes in loads of shades, and it's so beautiful. It covers just the right amount for under the eyes, and I truly love this. So if you are on a hunt for a new concealer, give this one some love. Then I have a cream blush, and I still have one because I haven't purchased more, and that's just because I want to swatch them and I haven't come near a Anastasia counter. So that's the only part that why I only have one. This one is the stick blush in Latte. This is such a beautiful one. It comes with a brush, works really well, but this is not only a beautiful shade. Let me show you. It's a beautiful, I don't know, pinky, peachy nude. Will suit loads and loads of people, but truly has a velvety feel when you blend it out. You don't have to set it with powders. It will set itself. It stays on all day. Has enough pigment to really make you notice, but at the same time it really looks natural. It's so beautiful. Easily one of my favorite blushes, and absolutely my favorite stick blush. I need to buy more because this one is truly so good. And I don't hear anybody talk about it. So then I have a powder bronzer that has been there for ages, and even though they're coming out loads and loads of powder bronzers, this one is still one of my favorites. This one is Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess. And I don't see a lot of hype for Estee Lauder, and I don't know why. Yes, of course you will see some hype for their double wear, but never the rest of the products, which I don't understand because they have really good products. But this is such a beautiful powder. They have multiple shades. Mine is in medium, so this is not the lightest shade. You can go lighter if you want. But it has a beautiful sun-kissed feel to it. It has a satin feel, so not flat matte, not really glowy, just in between, really good. And you get a bunch of products. This is my second one, and there is 21 grams in here. A regular bronzer is about 8 or 9 grams, some even less. So this is double the amount, and for me, for a bronzer this good, it's a no-brainer. This is absolutely worth the price. You will get so much use out of it, even if you use it just to bronze up your chest or anything. This is such good value for money, and this is easily one of my favorite bronzers of all time, and I will always be repurchasing a new one. This is just such a good bronzer. The only thing, it's so big, it's not easy to store. If I had one pet peeve, it's going to be that. I am going to add a sixth because I love them, but I don't know if they're justified for the price. At least they're not talked about enough because they're so expensive. But I truly love them. These are going to be the Sisley brushes. I don't think Sisley is always worth the money. Some products are absolutely gorgeous and truly the bomb. And some are just like, eh. Because I have multiple products from Sisley that I'm like, no, no thank you. And then I have products like these where I'm like, oh heck yes, please give me that. I've got Le Orchidée 1 and Le Orchidée 3 Coral. The one is the original. They also have another one. I don't have that one. I thought 2 was enough. These retail for a ridiculous amount. Don't feel like you must have this if you have plenty of other blushes that you absolutely like. But these are so good. They are so smooth. They stay on all day. They are beautiful. Not really for darker skin, but they are so beautiful. And they blend well. They're more satin-like with a hint of glow. These are better performing in my opinion than the Hourglass ones. I like those. If you were to buy one, I would stick with the original one. That's my favorite at least. The other one is cute too, the pinky one, but and the coral one I love because I love corals, but this one is my fave. So if you were to splurge on one, maybe if you get a bunch of gift cards for your Christmas or your birthday, you can splurge on this one. But I wanted to add it as a 6th because I'm not sure if it's worth the money. I rather spend the cash on the other ones than that one. I just would feel bad if you don't have a lot of cash to spend on makeup because you don't want to or you don't have them, and you would buy one blush and you could easily buy 2 of my other favorites, for instance. That's going to be it. Those were my underrated high-end products. I would love to know what your favorite underrated high-end products are. Leave them down in the comments. Did any of mine surprise you? Did you like those? Please let me know. I want to know it all. I hope you have a great day and I will see you soon. Bye!